but two of the masterminds behind the Slenderized System of Growth are going to join us this evening. And they're going to be talking about the process and how we're using this to grow our team. Because some people might think that this might just be a way to move some boxes, but it's actually a way to build a business. So I am going to introduce, so we have Coach Palmer joining us this evening. So you guys hopefully know and love Coach already, but he has been my mentor for the 12 years I've been here. If you don't know him yet, you want to, because he's a phenomenal leader. And then we have Dr. Kristal Vance, who is another mastermind that knows really a lot about both sides of the business. So everybody knows her. Like I always say this, everybody knows her as Dr. Kristal, as the wellness expert. I know her as that, but I also know her as the businesswoman, because she's the mastermind on that end and systems and all of that. So I'm going to spotlight both of y'all, and hopefully you both are co-hosts. But I wasn't quite sure how you wanted me to kick this off. So
I'll take it. I'll take it from here.
All right, beautiful.
How's everybody doing?
Thank you.
All right. Good to see everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Big waves to you.
I forgot the waves.
Okay. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. So hopefully tonight you're going to walk away with a tool that each and every one of you are going to be able to use, able to grow your business starting tomorrow or tonight, as soon as the call's over. Okay. So is that good? Everybody likes duplication, right? Everybody likes to have a tool that they can win at. So I got to say a big shout out and thank you to Dr. Kristal, because we've been working today back and forth over the phone. Andrea's been helping, and we've been trying to create a tool. Remember, tools are always there, and you're always adjusting them and tweaking them and changing them, and sharpen the tool, and that's what we've been doing. But we wanted to create something very simple that everybody, an 8-year-old, could grab and use. So let me preface this. So I've thought a lot about what I was going to say tonight, and we're going to take our time. Okay. We're going to take our time. Hopefully you got your team on to listen to this, because if you did, you're going to be really happy, because it's going to create a lot of duplication for you in your business. And if you're brand new, you're going to be really happy, because you're going to have something to use tomorrow. But I want you to think about it like if you had a little flip chart walking around with you every day, that when you sold a box of drops and somebody experienced a win, like they lost a pound, they lost an inch, you could whip that flip chart out and you could just show them really quick how for $29.99, $29.95, they could get our products at cost, and how they could purchase a lifeboat pack and sell 3 and use 1, and they're off and running. But what if you could give them a vision, just a little bit, of how this thing works, how this system works, how we're making it happen? Would everybody like that? Like really quick? Okay. Well, I want to share with you what happened this week. I see Alan Schultz is on tonight, and his team's on. I see Clark and Teddy and many others that was there. But let me say this. I showed up in Southern Tennessee in Lawrenceburg this week, 10 people in a room. If you were on the IPA call, you heard this. 10 brand partners was in the room. 10. And we had a little time. And so what I did, let's let Ashley Paulson in the waiting room. I got her. So I just took a little time and I went around the room to all 10 people. And I basically just looked at them. They've been doing the business. The oldest one in the room had been doing the system of growth with Slenderize for 6 weeks. That's Alan Schultz. And the rest of the team has been doing it 6 weeks or less. And so we went around the room and Clark had his calculator and I said, all right, Alan, how many boxes of drops have you sold? We started going around the room and we got to the 10th person. Now, I don't want to over exaggerate, but it was actually like 700 and something boxes. But I'm going to trim it down and say they fudged a little bit. They really didn't. They were honest. But 10 people over 700 boxes. But I want you to visualize this. Just visualize 500 boxes. Those 10 people combined for 500 boxes. You go, Brent, why did you trim it down? For my math, okay? Because I'm about to spit out some math for you. 500 boxes of drops at $52 a box of profit. Those 10 people in the last 6 weeks has earned over between $25,000 and $30,000 collectively in that little group of 10 people in Southern Tennessee. How big is that? Who would like to get a group of 10 people together and over the course of 6 weeks, pocket $25,000 in profit? And so I'm sitting there with them because I have grown at a high level in this industry. And I said, guys, here's what's crazy. We convert, if we can show a person when they have a win, how they can get it at cost and possibly for free, we'll convert 80% of those people. I said, so if we convert 80% of 500 people, that's 400 new brand partners that just within these 10 people come in your business. Now, 400 brand partners enrolling on a lifeboat pack is 83,200 in product volume. 83,000. But think about this, 400 new brand partners coming into their business because they learned how to convert, posting twice a day for 5 days a week. 400 times 10, that's 4,000 posts going on in your business a week. You think people's buying boxes of drops? Your business just exploded. It'll never be the same. That's the power of our industry. There will be people here tonight that'll say that can never be done. And you'll be the ones watching. It absolutely can be done. I've watched the movie. I've lived it. And so when you have something like the drops, that we're attracting people, they're coming to us. If you've sold boxes of drops on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, put it in the chats. How many boxes? Just roundabout. I just want to see real quick. I told you we're going to take it a little bit slow because for some people here tonight, there's somebody on here that don't believe, and we're here to show you real people having real results on selling boxes of drops. 120, 30, 25 to 30, 5, 53, 12, 200-ish, 500. These are all people that are all living busy lives, raising kids, working full-time jobs, selling boxes of drops, using the boards out, the system of growth. It's happening. Now, it's happening. Now imagine all those boxes of drops if we were to sit here and add them up, and we're not going to. But I want you to keep them coming. If you haven't posted how many boxes of drops you sold, imagine if we had a tool in your boards out that when you hear of a customer that you sold a box to, you follow up with them. Somebody said today, I'm not good at following up. That's your $1 million business. The fortune's in the follow-up. Selling boxes of drops are amazing, and you can make a lot of money here. But you can get rich if you learn how to follow up. And I'm just speaking to you direct tonight. So don't take my passion as me being angry. I'm just passionate. I want you to win. I want everybody to win here. So if you've sold 10 boxes of drops, they're not boxes. That's 10 humans. And I want to show you something in my share. I want to share a screen with you. I want to show you something from Tim Sales. How many of you know Tim Sales? Everybody's like, oh, I love Tim. I love Tim. I love Tim. Well, I'm going to show you right here. To start network marketing. To start network marketing, can you see that pipeline? Let me tell you what you got. You got a system. Don't ever buy a pipeline because you've got one with the system of growth. So all of those people in the chat, y'all were putting 10, 5, 20, 30, 500. Those are all leads for you. And don't let anybody ever tell you that this is a crazy business, because every occupation has to start with a lead. Doctors have to find leads. They're called patients. HR department has to find leads. They're called employees. College has to find leads. They're called students. Restaurants have to find leads. Mayors, church, spouse, they all had to start by finding leads. Our industry is no different. Let me tell you where this starts right here, though. That lead is your customer. It's your person that just ordered a box of drops. That's your lead. That starts the pipeline. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars to start a pipeline of people that they have a chance to prospect. So I share that with you. That's from Tim Sales that wrote Brilliant Compensation, right? Now, so we've got all these leads. What do we do with them? We got to follow up. We have to follow up. So you figure out how you get organized to follow up, but that's your $1 million business. Here's what I would recommend you do. You put a person as a box user, 7 days from the date, follow up. See how they're doing. Listen to them. Don't be scared that they're going to say it's not working. If they say it doesn't work or they're not having results, have the courage to just ask them. Let me ask you a question. So what are you putting in your mouth? What are you eating? You'd be surprised that people are like, oh my goodness, I know, I don't want to tell you that. I ate at Taco Bell and 6 McDonald's the last week. And you're like, yeah. Listen, don't be scared to hit the reset button. Let's just reset and start again, okay? And you'll laugh and cut up with people. But you got to be willing to be their cheerleader and their coach, right? You got to be willing to take a customer. You got to be willing to put them in the circle of health and go, and you start to build that community. So 7 days. How many of you can follow up with a person that's on a box 7 days later? And you go, well, I want to do it 3 days later. Do it 3 days later. I'm just telling you what I do. 7 days later, follow up. And you figure out your organization. I know Ashley Paulson does Trello boards. I know Andrea Rosser does Trello boards. Like, this is your $1 million business. How are you going to follow up and know to follow up in 7 days? Okay. Now, once they tell you, how many of you had a win from a customer on a box of drops? Just put win in the comments so we can all get belief that the box of drops really work. We know they work. So many of us have had results from them. So win. Look at all the wins. Win. Every one of these wins, we're about to convert. Okay? Every one of these wins. So listen to my words right here. As soon as they tell you their win, just brag on them. Congratulations. That is so awesome. And you know what? The beautiful thing is just as you stay consistent to this, you're going to have more wins. And this is where I started. I say, you're going to have to order again, and you can continue to get them from me like you did the first time. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to take 10 minutes and get you on a call and show you how to get them for free, or show you how to get them at our cost and possibly free. Our cost and possibly free. I'm going to say it over and over and over. Our cost and possibly free. Kristal, did I say anything about the business? So if you're hearing words like pyramid, I don't have time to do the business, I'm not a good salesperson, you're not saying what I just said. See, I just said, I want to take 10 minutes and show you how to get them at cost and possibly for free. Sound good? Well, what is it going to be? I'll show you on that call. Well, tell me more. I'll show you on that call. I will not say anything else. Mary Catherine, does that make sense? Kind of give me a head nod if you follow me. And then we book a call. We set a call. Now, I want to tell you, anytime that you can set a call and get someone on that call with you, it does not have to be $1 million earner or $10,000 a month earner or nothing like that. It's got to be somebody that's got a story. Hey, Brent, tell me what these drops are doing for you. And Brent's like, here's what they're doing for me. That's a story. Okay. Now, if I can't find somebody to do a call with me, I'm about to have something on the boards that's sitting there right now. Don't go look. That I can whip out my phone. I can whip out my computer. I can whip out my iPad and just show them really quick. So here we go. Okay. So I'm going to screen share this. And inside of your boards out now, everybody has this presentation. We created it where it would be super simple, but I'm going to share it with you tonight. I'm going to talk you through and I'm going to talk you through this. Okay. So follow me on this slide right here. And I'm going to use Anna, I'm going to use you. Kristal, can we follow along? So we're sitting on here. Kristal introduces me to Anna. And I say, hey, Anna, so good to meet you. Congratulations. Kristal told me you've lost 10 pounds and 8 inches. That's incredible. Incredible. Well, listen, I know you're getting ready or you'll need to order some very soon. That's why Kristal got you on here. But I just want to share with you what we're about. The name of our company is actually partner.co. Don't go research partner.com. That's a dating site unless you want to date. Kid, you got to have some fun here. It's can't be like school, like everybody's got to be quiet. So we're having some fun. And I tell them this symbol right here is 2 hands coming together. It just means better together, because what we did is in February, we launched partner.co, and we actually brought several nutritional companies into partner.co. And here's the cool thing. When we brought them in, it opened up the opportunity to do business in 56 plus countries around the world. We literally have a website that you can change the flag on and see the products that are on the ground in all of these different countries. Now, here's the beauty. With several companies, we have over 100 products within our company. I mean, we have products like weight loss. We have inflammation-driven products. We have immune system building products. We have energy drinks that are natural and healthy for you. We have skincare. We really have 7 multi-billion-dollar industries. But here's the beauty. We actually back it with science. We have a medical advisory board made up of doctors and chiropractors and dentists and all types of people from the wellness industry that take our products and they test them. They do clinical studies. They're constantly trying and working to get in more and more endorsements on our products. And so we're going to focus on one, because with 100 products, if you talk about all, we just get confused. So we've got a gateway product that is absolutely amazing, and it's called Slenderize. It's actually called, a lot of people's coined it, AKA hormone balancing skinny drops. And I'll tell you why. They're clinically tested, doctor accredited and approved. But what they do is they balance the hormones in the body. They support the thyroid and pituitary glands, and they attack visceral fats, which we all know are the fats that are surrounding our organs. So as people get on them, it's unbelievable. And so what I want to show you is, you're already on them. You're already having the results. I want you to know what's going on in your body. But here's the thing. We have tons of people just like you having success. So what we've done is we've created a system that we can share on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, however we want to. And for instance, we might share a post at 9 and one at 3. 9 might be talking about the amazing Kim Gray that's lost 92 pounds on the drops. Or Michelle. I mean, the proof is in the pictures. And what's so crazy about this is when we make the post, people are attracted to that post on our Facebook, and they start commenting, I want some more information on those drops. And our system tells you exactly how to respond. And so it's a beautiful thing. You know, Joanne, she's lost over 52 pounds. When people see that, they start responding and won't know how they can get their hands on them. We show text of people that are losing weight and having results. You know, I could go through here, even A1C, you know, people's A1C is down. But see, when the world out there on social media see things that they can identify with, they respond to you on how you can get it. How do I get it? How do I get my hands on this? You know, it's crazy. Every time I use this post on social media, my Facebook feed blows up. My private messenger just explodes with people wanting the skinny drops. And so we do this every day from 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. You can kind of see how we do this. I mean, look at Amy. The results are amazing, from 200 pounds to 147 pounds. But when this goes out on social media, like the people that would love to lose an extra 50 pounds take notice. They take notice about a product that's hormone-free, backed by science, no side effects, and they want more information. And so I share that with you because this is what we do, and we have a system in place that shows you how to share. And the beauty of this, I'm going to give you a great example. This is one of my best friends. Her name is Dr. Kristal Vance. She's lost over 162 pounds. When I met her, she was in Wyoming. She lives in Florida. And what I love about her picture is how healthy she looks. She just looks, how many of you would agree that a lot of times when you lose a lot of weight, you look unhealthy? And she doesn't. So she's created, with a host of other people, a community. So you're in that community, right, Anna? I mean, you're in that community. Like, you've been seeing things on Circle of Health. I've seen you ask questions as a customer. And so this is a place that we put our customers. Let them ask questions. And here's the beauty, Anna. When you became a customer, you actually messaged me. You messaged me, and I just responded to you using our system. And so now what we want to offer, because you can continue buying them from me, but here's the beauty. You can actually buy them at cost from yourself. For $29.95, one time, you never purchase that again, you never pay that again. You get your own website. You get our system, you get the boards out, we'll download it, show you how to use it. We can start making your post today. And here's the thing, a lot of people get started with us was with this use one, sell three mentality. We call this the lifeboat pack. And here's the beauty, Anna. You know three people just like you. You sell three of these boxes for the same cost you paid for them. Your box is free. You've paid for the entire package. You're qualified in the business, and we're off and rolling. So, are you ready to get started? That's it, guys. Here's the thing. Simple, easy. Can you change a picture out? You know where those pictures came from? They're actually the pictures from the 7-day social media launch for the new person in the boards app. Why did we put those there? Dr. Kristal made a great point today, because if you follow the system, your customers are going to identify with the pictures that drew them to you. And they're going to say to themselves, wow, they actually trained me while they were recruiting me. That's the beauty. And so I share that with you because this is in your boards out tonight. You've got it. But people ask me every day, Brent, how are you converting so many of your customers to brand partners? I'm doing just what I showed you tonight. I don't have 25 slides. I don't go into auto ship. I don't go into all the pay structure, because none of it matters. Sherry Key can sign somebody up tonight, show her what I just showed her, and they are off making money tomorrow on PayPal, Venmo, Cash Out, in Square. Why should I show them all the other stuff? Get them in and get them paid. Get them in and get them paid. So my question to you, in all honesty, because this is a training, and I wanted to walk you through it. Obviously, my rhythm's a little better when I've got a true guest on, asking questions and things. But I want you to get this, because I have people, and I'm not trying to sway you. Please invite anybody to a prospect zone. But if Buffy Wallen is sitting there with 50 customers and she's letting them sit while she's out there trying to attract the rest of the world, she's missing a golden opportunity, because those 50 customers, they're already in. They're already on the product. They're already excited about the results. Let's bring them into the fold by letting them see what it is we've got that can get them started for $29.95. 80% of those people will convert. But you got to play the game. And the more people we get playing the game, this thing explodes. It absolutely explodes. So my challenge to you tonight, and I'm going to turn it to Dr. Kristal, is don't figure out why it won't work. Submit to it for a couple of weeks. Try it out. Leverage it to your customers. Do your own presentation. Like get on boards, open it up, and let a customer see that. And you will see, because at the end of the day, what we want for all of you is we want somebody like Sandy McFarland that has put in 20 customers to be able to enroll 18 of them. But she's got to convert them to be able to see the visual. Now she has the visual tonight on her phone. So I want you to think about all your people. Don't get overwhelmed. Just simply start. Just simply start. Go after 10 of your customers a day or 5 of them a day. Start knocking it out. But let's start the conversion process. So many of you are doing it now, and our enrollment numbers of brand partners are going through the roof because you're starting to get this conversion of customers to brand partners. So Dr. Kristal, let you come on and talk. Anything you want to add or anything I need to pull back up, go back over anything, or answer any questions we got.
Well, I think the biggest thing is, because that's his first time that he's presented that slide deck, and he was willing to do it for the first time in front of all of you. And my question is, when are you going to do it for the first time? So you got to be willing to, right? You got to be willing to take power back over your business. And as a business owner, we're all getting really, really good at this retail sales. Who's liking all of the cash? I mean, seriously, 25, almost $30,000 in cash in 10 people. Come on, you guys. Like, you sell 10 boxes. I mean, 10 boxes is $700. If you just set a goal to sell 10 boxes a week, you're making an extra $2,800 a month. And at this point, do we think that 10 boxes is a lot? So if it's not a lot, isn't that mind-blowing how simple this has gotten? And so we've gotten really great at adding people into Circle of Health. I want to tell you guys all congratulations. Like, you guys are making it happen in there. You're creating the community that people want to be a part of.
Hey, Kristal, can I say something on that?
Yeah.
Since we got the opportunity, make sure that you click the invite button on Circle of Health. Like, if you put a customer in, if you will invite them, if you'll press the invite button, then the admin can see that Buffy Wallen invited Brent Robertson to Circle of Health. Okay. So make sure that you grab and select that invite button.
Yeah. Now, also, don't just go through and don't spam invite with 200 people and just invite them blindly. Like, it needs to be someone that you're working with and talking about. Okay. Because if I get 75 invitations from you in like 20 minutes, I'm not approving them, because that's spam, and they'll cut, like, Facebook, right? They monitor that stuff. So if they think we're just spamming people, then they'll stop letting people see our posts. And I can't do that for the rest of the team. So when are you going to take this and do it your first time? Grab your mom. Mom, I see her on here. Mom, can I do the slide deck with you? Right? And then I'm going to turn around and say, now, Mom, you do the slide deck with me.
And Kristal, I see Reese Antley just said, this is the slide deck I have needed. And guys, Reese Antley has been doing a presentation. So what Kristal meant, I've probably done 15 presentations today, honest to goodness. Like, driving down the road, I'll pull off the side of the road, do a presentation, drive down the road. I had a meeting today in Scottsboro, Alabama. And so I've got my presentation down. I can roll through it. But I told Kristal, I said, we're missing something. This has got to be so simple, an 8-year-old can do it. Like Rick Hall's got to be able to tonight be able to grab that presentation and go, man, I could present this tomorrow.
Now, we are going to go through, after Brent has done this a couple times, I'm going to jot down what the little bullet points on each slide are, and we will make you a little slide deck index card point, so that you have 4, like 3 to 4 points on each slide that you say. We will get you that. Okay.
We would have got that tonight, but listen, I literally did it one time in front of you tonight. Like, so we will record me and then transcribe it and put it out there. But don't wait on that. Like if you went through there tonight, because you've done the 7 days. And if you haven't done the 7-day social media launch, Sherry Key has sold like 700 and I don't know. I mean, she's a factual person. I will probably have her over 1,000 boxes of drops, but seriously, she's probably sold 700-800 boxes. I mean, it's incredible. And she went back and did the 7-day social media launch, and she came on and was like, this blew my business up with new customers, new box users. And so if you haven't done the 7-day social media launch in boards, do it. Start it tomorrow, 9 a.m., 3 p.m. And Kristal, if you don't have the boxes on hand, there's something about having them on hand. Like one thing I love is anybody can do this. If somebody says, I don't have the money, we'll start posting today. Collect some money and then order your product. But for somebody that's sitting there and goes, you know what, I can pay for this, get that tangible thing in front of you, and guess what it's going to make you do? It's going to make you go to work, and you're going to see the results. You're going to see the results. So sorry, Kristal.
No, it's that what you're saying is what is working. And so, but here's where we have a limiting factor. What Reese just said, I've been needing that slide deck. Why? Because he needs duplication on his team. Why? Watch this. Brent, I'm texting Brent. I need you on this. I need you on this call. I need you. And he's like, yeah, you and 82,000 other people. Stop it. No, I need you. I don't have anybody to get on here with me. Yeah, yes, you do. Call somebody. I don't have anybody. Nobody can. I need you. Now he's important, but he ain't that dang important. So we had to make him more unimportant. Okay. No, he's absolutely amazing, but there's only so much of him. There's only so much of Reese. There's only so many Todds. And so it's like, well, what are they doing that's so special? They've just done it enough that they're comfortable doing it and they can do it quick. So I had a dream. That's where this typically happens. And I had this dream, and we were running around a racetrack, and everybody kept throwing their baton back at Brent. And he's standing here with all these batons. He don't know where to run. He doesn't know what to do. He's got all these batons. And all of a sudden he goes, Kristal, pass the baton. And I turned and I looked and I saw Ashley. And I'm like, oh. So I've got somebody brand new who's had a box of drops. They've had their drops. I'll hold my drops. They have their drops and they say to me, I'm doing so great. I'm down 14 pounds. Oh my gosh. Before you make your next order, we've got to talk, because would it make sense for you to get them at my cost or possibly free? Yes, definitely. When can we jump on a call? I'm free right now. Awesome. Hold on one second. Let me send you a link. I also send the link to Ashley. Why? Because this person is going to go down line of Ashley. See, I'm going the right way around the track now. So Ashley is not going to come on and do my presentation. It's my presentation. I own my business. I'm doing the presentation, but Ashley's going to share her story, her 2-minute story of why she's doing this. So Ashley jumps on and I say to my friend, hey, okay, I sent you the link. Thank you for jumping on here. I'm going to show you it because sometimes it's a lot easier to understand if you can see it, especially women. We're very visual, right? That makes sense to us. Ashley's on the Zoom and I go, I brought my girlfriend Ashley on here. I want her to share her story of why she started doing this. Ashley, now watch this. Ashley, how many boxes of drops have you sold over the last month? Oh, I don't know, probably 50. And I say to Tina, I got to show you this. Do you know that for every 10 boxes of drops, Ashley makes about $700? Do you think they care about anything else Ashley says? Because they just did 50, okay, 5. They're sitting here doing, that's $3,500. Oh, they're making money here. Okay, I start going through the slides. I don't have to sell her on the drops anymore. Now, what has happened? We get to the end. Would it make sense to get yours for free? Would you want to order in a 4-pack so you get 3 and you get 1 for free? Or you could sell 3 and keep yours for free. And you can see right here where that 10-pack is, it takes it all the way down to $88 a box. I think I'll order in one of those lifeboats. It always surprises me. I don't know why, but every time they say it, I'm always like, oh, awesome. Okay, let's get you one of those ordered. Ashley is going to team up with us. She's going to help us. Do you think that you would do that 7-day launch over the next week? Yeah. Yeah, I would do it. Okay, we're going to help you get boards. What just happened? I just introduced her to her upline. So she now has a working upline. She has me and Ashley. Now, as Tina does her 7-day launch, she knows that when they have a win, we do this slide presentation and that she grabs the next person, right? Now, who is Ashley going to grab on one of the next calls? She's going to grab Tina to share why she got started here. We're like 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the road, maybe. Tina, you've been here a couple weeks. How are you doing? And she's going to ask her a question. She's going to share her story. Tina's empowered. Her newest downline is looking at Tina, who's looking at Ashley. And guess where Kristal is? Over here working with Sam, who just bought her box of drops. See, it gets me able to do income producing activity again. Ashley is in control of her business. Tina's being mentored and coached, and the new person is in heaven because they have plenty of people to help them. We're learning how to pass the baton the right way. And this is what takes us into momentum when every single one of you go, I have the slide deck. And guess what? We can make, just like boards, we can make one little change in the slide deck now. And every single one of you, Brent was like, that just happened immediately in there. I'm like, it happens immediately. We can change it. It happens immediately. Now my colors on my slides were a little bit off there, BP. I'm not quite sure what happened. We're gonna figure out that piece. I'll figure that out. But you guys, you are now, there's nothing in your way for duplication. So go back to what Brent said when he started here. A lead in the pipeline funnel. We all got fixated on getting leads. But then it says contact, and it says their phone number. And then it said, and we need to start check marking those other boxes in the pipeline. And the video or the doing the slide deck is what is going, right? Contact. You're reaching out to them. That's the follow-up. Appointment. Presentation. Follow-up is them getting enrolled. Cha-ching. Your business is growing. We just need to make more check marks instead of a box of drops and pass the baton. Now, one last thing I want to talk about. I forgot what it was. So easily. My brain is a little fried after today.
Okay. I'll talk and you can think.
Okay.
So here's what we want, just talking to everybody. Guys, we want to empower you. So don't get off the call and go, Brent said he does not want anybody to call him. That's not what I said. Okay, I'll fill my schedule tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And I want you all to know, like, that's what makes us different here. We're here to help. Mary Catherine, how many times do I respond to you when you text? Might not be right away, but I get back. Like I will get back. But what we want is, I don't want you waiting on Brent Palmer to create your success. Like, that's what I don't want. So it's our job to give you a tool and to give you something that's so easy and understandable. And so if you look at that on the boards, if you look at that presentation, you're going to see, oh, I know these pictures. I see what they mean. It's going to make sense to you. So here's what, Kristal, did you think about it?
Give me one more second.
Okay. So that's what we want, guys. That's the whole reason we're going to continue to train. We're going to continue to make little, I'm thinking about Tracy on here this morning. Tracy, I see you on here. And Tracy said, I signed up some people. She hadn't had a ton of sign, but she started signing up and customers, like selling boxes of drops. Now, as she sells them, now she's going to start converting, right? And just today, I use what Kristal said. I didn't contact, I don't have an upline, but I didn't contact my upline. If I had, I contacted my downline. I was at a meeting today and I contacted Selena Puckett. She's been here a grand total of a month. And I had her share a story to the ladies in the room. And then I contacted Melissa and Andrew Jackson and I had them share theirs. And when you really get, that's what we're doing, is we're sharing stories. We're storytellers. We're storytellers that people connect with. And so the biggest thing is, you don't have to be afraid anymore. If there's anybody on here that don't like to sell and recruit, like you're like, ugh, I don't like to chase. You're not chasing anymore. They're coming to you asking for the drops. You're giving them what they asked for. They're paying you for it. And then you already know, as soon as they get a win, you're going to tell them how they can get it at cost and possibly for free. That's it. That's all we're doing. And then we're putting that presentation in front of them and just showing them the steps.
And when those 10 people were sitting in Tennessee, and in 6 weeks, at an 80% conversion, was 400 people. So I want you to, right now, you're going to learn your slide deck. Like, how fast can you download this slide deck and start practicing it? And you're going to do your 7-day social media launch from the boards. Act like today's day one. And if you've done it before, you're ahead of schedule, and I'm super excited for you.
Kristal, I've done the social media launch. I think I've done it twice.
You've done it twice? Well, I posted a post tonight just to see what would happen. And I just laughed at how many people I got off of that one picture. I'm telling you what, that social media launch works. So you guys, 400 people. We know they had 7. We're just saying at 400 people that created, if those 400 people got this slide deck in front of them, and in less than 10 minutes, you went through the slides with them. And at the end, they said, that makes sense. I want to save 30%, or I want to get mine for free. If 80% of them, we already are saying, some are going to say no, but a lot more are going to say yes. Do you want to be the person sitting there with 83,000 PV in 6 weeks? I'm serious. We keep saying supernatural growth is coming, but it's almost like we don't believe it. Well, we have to have the faith and the belief that it's happening. And then we have to see. Tonight, you're seeing the vision. You are visualizing that this is happening to you. Your 10 is going to turn into what just happened in Tennessee. And then you're going to put action in place. What is action? Check marking off the boxes on the lead, on the pipeline funnel. You're going to do the video. You're going to grab a friend to share their story. You're going to get them enrolled. And you're going to rinse and repeat. Faith, vision, action equals results. 2 lines optimized is a 6-figure income.
Hey guys, that's what I just drew it up. Like, I don't know where you're at. You might just want $1,000 a month here. You can absolutely do it, guys. It's unbelievable the amount of people that's doing that. But if you're sitting here going, man, could I replace my income I'm making at my job? This is no income claim. This is results. You optimize an income position, you're looking at a multiple 6-figure income. You know, if you're saying, could I make $250,000 here if I optimized an income position? Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And guys, I'm seeing the people that are using sharing twice a day, ordering the 10 boxes and getting their team, like, soon as they enroll, proficient on the share out. Proficient on the boards out, and keeping it simple and getting their people to share. I'm seeing people optimize lines like I've never seen in this industry. 2 optimized lines, multiple 6-figure income. Get good at this. Like, this is your time. Like, and that's why it seems intense probably tonight, because we want everybody to get it. Kristal, I'm fired up. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for sharing. Andrew Rosser, thanks for all you do. We'll turn it back to you guys, but most of all, thank you, because you're showing up. I mean, it's late and you're showing up going, I want to win. I want to get better. And here's what we promise you. We'll keep getting better with you. We'll keep providing tools with you. We'll keep partnering up with you. And we're not sitting back and taking it easy either. We will continue to do Zooms. We will continue to be closing out people. We enroll people every week. We do exactly what we tell you that we want you to do. I promise. So thank you guys for your partnership and your leadership. We love you. Seriously, blessed and grateful for this company. So Andrew Rosser, we'll turn it back to you.
Well, I'm going to close it with that. So great time with this, guys. Phenomenal information. Thank you so much for sharing. And guys, if you're asking about the replay, you can go watch this over and over and over again all night on Facebook tonight at Partner Co Nation. And if you don't like Facebook, well, it'll be up on YouTube by the morning. So it'll be on Brent Palmer's YouTube channel. But thank you so much, both of you, for creating this for us. Very grateful. And we'll see you guys back in the morning on Coach's Corner. So thank you. You guys have a great night.